start in like 3 seconds, okay? Listen, your gut is running your brain more than you know. Do you have gut issues? I feel like that is such a buzzword lately. A lot of folks are getting tested. Do you have bloating? Do you have gas? Do you have acid reflux? All of those things that are going on in your gut are directly leading right up to your brain, and that's concerning.
Yes, indeed. You've probably heard the term the gut-brain connection, or the gut is the second brain.
Crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. We were not taught this in medical school, how so many things that affect the gut affect the brain. But let's talk about basics.
Okay.
It's through the gut. Your brain needs nutrients to function, right? The nutrients come from food. And how does the food get into the body? Through the digestive system, through the gut. The gut has to break it down into the smaller amino acids, the proteins and the fats and all that, and then absorb it. But if your gut is not working, that means it's not working to some degree in some area, it's not going to be able to deliver those nutrients that the brain needs into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
So that on its own is enough to say we've got to pay attention to the gut.
Sure.
But beyond that, there's a lot of other things that the gut does that directly relates to the brain. For instance, now, if you've heard the term leaky gut, I think you mentioned it. There's a very strong barrier between the gut and the bloodstream. But if that barrier is broken down, either as a result of toxins, infections, inflammation, whatever it is, it results in what is known as leaky gut, which are like holes in that wall, and therefore letting particles that are not supposed to be in the bloodstream get into the bloodstream.
Yeah.
And once they get into the bloodstream, they can eventually get to the brain and cause harm. I'm kind of really making it short now, but that's the long and short is that you've got to pay attention, not just to eating the right kinds of food for your brain, but eating the right kinds of foods for your guts.
And a variety.
And a variety
right?
of foods,
a variety is so good. We're
Yep.
hearing a lot more about that. We're also hearing so much about like bacterial overgrowth. I recently took the SIBO test, which explained to me that there were some other things going on in my gut.
Wow.
There's a lot of testing out there. There's a lot of doctors that, say if your gut's not acting up, don't worry about it. I think proactively going and pursuing, if after you're eating, you're experiencing bloating, having belly aches, that's not normal. And so maybe it's the food that you're eating. Oftentimes you can have tests taken to see maybe what is affecting your gut, right?
Yes.
What is not making your gut happy. I'm an 80s kid, I don't know if you know that, but we ate a lot of crap. We didn't know any better. And so the price, you said the gut is your secondary brain, and it also has a memory, right?
It does have a memory.
You've eaten poorly for many, many years. No matter what you look like on the outside, the inside might be saying, it's time to treat me a little nicer, right?
The good news is that there's always something you can do.
Always.
You can do things like probiotics, the right kinds of, obviously. You might decide to do a cleanse. Fermented foods, a detoxification. There's so much that can be done. You might need some guidance while doing it, obviously. But the bottom line is that do not give up on hope. Hope is what's keeping you going, right? So there are solutions. And if you stay strong and look in the right places and seek the right counsel, we might be able to help you.
Always help. Dr. David's the guy. Download the Dementia Dirty Dozen for more information, and we hope that you'll continue to watch our series as we unpack all of this fantastic information on keeping the brain healthy.